Hello everybody and welcome to another tutorial here on noisejunkies.net. In this quick tutorial, we'll take a look at how to use multiple cameras in Cinema 4D. I don't have a really efficient preview here, but pretty much we're going to have 3 cameras. In this case you only see 2, but we'll create 3 cameras and with different movements and switch between these cameras into a single animation. Instead of creating 3 different scenes, each of them with 1 camera, and then using a program like After Effects, editing, you can actually do that in Cinema 4D. Just choose the cameras. So I'll just create a new project here, and we'll start first building our scene. So I'll create a cube here, and what I'll do now is just create a simple material for the cube. And we'll quickly add it. So let's create a nice reflective material here with some fog and some glow. And then we'll set the inner strength to 30 and the outer strength to 50. So it's just a cool looking material, which you can see over here. I also want to create a light now and another light here. So now we have a basic scene here, and you can actually duplicate the cubes and set them in Z space so they reflect each other. Control C, Control V, or Apple C, Apple V. Good. So now we have our scene, and you can group them all together and group objects. And you can call this scene. So now we'll actually work on the cameras, which is our main topic. I'll create 1, 2, 3 cameras, and then I'll call this main static, and if possible, okay, I'll call this main static, and then I'll call this rotating, and this one up. Name however you want, but I'm just kind of giving me a clue here. And the main static will just be here. We're not gonna actually move it. The rotating camera is gonna rotate, so just go to camera, scene cameras, and select rotating. So now we're actually moving the rotating camera. And what I want to do is come to animation auto keying to automatically record, and kinda give some rotation here, and then at frame 25 rotate it here, and then at 40 rotate it back here, and then at 55 rotate a little bit more, and then come forward, and then at 75 come back and rotate a little bit more downwards, and then at the last one you can just come back again and rotate a little bit more. So that's what we have now, a crazy camera movement, a rotating camera movement. Good. Now let's work on the upwards camera. I'll go to camera, scene cameras up, and we have the up camera here. And I'll just select the move tool and move it up, and then just kind of rotate here. And then we can just select frame 0 here, and then frame 90 you select the move tool and just come here. So it's gonna be flying around the boxes, and you can rotate a little bit so you can see everything. So let's see the movement now. It's a nice movement, and we have our 3 cameras now. So what I want to do now is come again here in the options and select the stage object. And you can see the stage properties here, and auto keying, I don't think it will work for this one. We'll have to actually keyframe it. So let's begin with the main static. So select the stage and drag the main static camera into the camera option here. So now we'll be looking at the main static camera. Then Apple click or control click, come animation, add keyframe. So now I have a keyframe here. Then I want in frame 25 to have the rotating camera. So just drag that to the camera and then control click animation, add keyframe. So now we have the rotating camera and you can see it's switching back. And then at 45 I want the up camera, so just drag it and then add a keyframe. So now we'll have the up camera. And then at 60 I want the rotating again, so just drag here, Apple click or control click, add keyframe. And then at 85 I want this static again, so just Apple click, animation, add keyframe. So that's how you create a cool scene with cameras and a stage object. I hope you guys have enjoyed this quick tip, and we'll see each other at noisejunkies.net. Thanks for watching.